Here we go. Alright, so we are on Friday. Happy Friday, folks.
Our beloved Fridays.
It's funny that our first video on the channel was
Our most
Friday.
booming video.
Yeah. And now, because we started a war with the which it will eventually catch up. It will eventually catch up. Eventually. So, we're going to fully end the UK videos until further notice, because eventually we're going to circle back to UK, because first off, your cuisine's fucking trash. But this is a special video because it focuses around Arrow. We have history with knowing UK food is trash. Trash Panda.
We do indeed.
But also, you are not a huge fan of super spicy food. So, what better way to do a video for Arrow than do UK versus Mexican comfort foods?
I'm not sure there's going to be a lot of spicy on here, but I could always find
just with that name. Are you think you're going to go favor more UK or Mexican food?
Probably Mexican.
We'll see. So we're going to start this off with Britain often gets a bad rep when it comes to cuisine. While there might not be many massive differences between us and the Brits, other than our accents and difference in spelling, one of the biggest differences is our food. Let's be honest, British food can look a bit odd. It's not the land of burgers and pizzas after all. First off, we're not known for burgers and pizzas. No.
Well, New York might be known for its pizza.
So if you want to get a taste of some true delights from the United Kingdom, you've come to the right place. Here are 28 delicious traditional British recipes from across the pond. Now we're doing 10. Okay?
We'll start at 10 then.
Okay. So, for UK, number one,
Start at 1.
yeah, we'll do. Oh, no, actually, let's start at 10 where you're at.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So you said you're probably going to focus more on Mexican. So let's see if your prediction is right. 8, 9, 10. Bubble and Squeak. Bubble and Squeak is the meal you make after a roast dinner with all the leftovers. It typically consists of frying whatever vegetables and meat you have left over from Sunday roast dinner, and then eating it for Monday lunch or dinner. Some people like to have it alone, with more gravy or even a fried egg on top. And that is it. And I will just show you what it looks like. And it's not going to pop up. But just from that, Bubble and Squeak.
No.
So basically, it's Thanksgiving dinner. I'm assuming. And it's just a giant bowl of Thanksgiving dinner.
So, I apologize if I pronounce any of these wrong.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Because I myself do not speak Spanish
Correct.
very well. I took it for 3 years, didn't retain a single bit of it. Well, I retained some of it, not a lot of it though. So number 10 on here is sopes. One of the greatest pleasures of Mexican street food are sopes, round bundles of masa lightly fried and piled with refried beans, shredded chicken, salsa roja, or salsa verde, and cotija, cheese, these little antojitos or snacks can be eaten through the day and make the perfect anytime party appetizers. Sound good?
So just from that.
And that's what it looks like.
Oh, goddamn.
That looks so good.
So just from that, Mexican or UK?
Mexican.
Mexican.
All the way on that one.
Okay. Number 9, roast beef dinner. You know how Americans wait all year to have a huge roast dinner for Thanksgiving? Yeah, because whatever. Yeah, Brits have roast dinner far more regularly.
Of course they do.
In fact, it's traditional to have a roast dinner for lunch every Sunday.
No
Roast
thanks.
dinner typically consists of roast meat alongside roasted vegetables, homemade gravy, and Yorkshire pudding. We did Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, it sounded gross.
Yeah. So you can be experimental with a roast dinner and use whatever vegetables you'd like. So basically, Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday. Would you want to have a Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday?
No.
So that's their number 9.
Alright, you ready for number 9 on this?
Yep.
Carne asada tortas.
Oh.
These loaded tortas are a fun weekend project. Many of the steps can be done ahead of when you plan to serve them. Plus, you'll never make refried beans the same after trying this method out.
God damn it. Alright, who gets the win on that one?
Mexican.
Nice. Is this going to be a 10-0 score?
Probably.
Alright, number 8, shepherd's pie.
Already
Brits
know
love
what that is.
Brits love anything to do with meat, potatoes, shepherd's pie. Yeah, so this dish is a hearty beef stew covered with thick layer of buttery, creamy mashed potatoes. Shepherd's pie is good. I will give them that. Shepherd's pie is good.
I just don't like mashed potatoes.
Oh, I love mashed potatoes.
Alright.
Love it.
Number 8 for Mexican is chicken enchiladas.
Oh, good God. I'll just mark it.
When the craving for satisfying comfort food meets the need for a straightforward weeknight dinner, chicken enchiladas are a guarantee winner. These easily filling and take less than an hour to prepare from start to finish.
Chris, what are you
Yeah.
fucking doing?
Chicken enchiladas, get that.
3-0. Oh. 7. Yorkshire pudding.
Nope, absolutely not.
Just for you people, Yorkshire pudding are essentially just batter baked in the oven until they have risen into crisp cup-like shapes. They are served as a side dish in a roast dinner, and they have the star of meal. The key to a Yorkshire pudding is allowed to add to allow the batter to cool before baking it. I mean, Yorkshire pudding just I can't. It's just batter baked in the oven, so they're biscuits. And they have something to them, but I'm not gonna. What's your 7?
Chalupas. Chalupas are a classic Mexican street food snack that are crispy, savory, and fun to eat. Usually chalupas are served like a tostada, but because we know you might be looking for the fluffy fry bread like taco shell, we decided to create a version that was the best of both worlds. So crispy and chewy.
I'm assuming Mexican.
Yeah.
Up next, Toad in the Hole. In the States, it is just a fried egg cooked in the middle of a slice of bread. Now, I like to do Toad in the Hole, but I like to do it with my French toast. I like doing that. In Britain, however, Toad in the Hole is a dish consisting of sausages baked into a Yorkshire pudding. So basically, they take Yorkshire pudding and they told.
Literally just a biscuit with sausage in it.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't mind that.
This is what it looks like.
See, they use a full blown sausage.
Yeah,
though,
so
like,
they use like.
You can't do a full blown sausage in a fucking biscuit, dude.
Yes, that's basically what they do.
I'd rather that be a sausage patty. That way, it's more like a sandwich.
Right.
So you can't just put. What they're using, guys, is the round sausages, not no sausage patties
Correct.
or anything like that.
So what I would do with that is take my French toast, Toad in the Hole it, put a fried egg, but unfortunately it might break the egg. But get a sausage patty and put it on top of the fried egg. And of course, when the bottom cooks, you flip it. Then when you put it on your plate, sausage patty's on the bottom, then the egg is in the middle, and then so you still see the fried egg because there's a hole in it, but the sausage will be people much like the chicken McGriddle. McDonald's had it with like a biscuits and gravy style, but we took a chicken patty, put it in between
old McChicken,
old McGriddle, and we made the chicken McGriddle, and it's fantastic. Just go try it. So up next for your 6.
Mexican chicken casserole. Filled with a creamy sauce, 2 kinds of cheese, and plenty of chicken, there's something in this dish for everyone. While this is certainly not a super authentic Mexican dish, it does combine lots of flavors and ingredients that will remind you of tacos, enchiladas, and your favorite Mexican Tex-Mex meals.
So I guess for this we'll do your sausage idea. So would you rather have your sausage?
I would rather do it my way.
So with that being said,
so
would you rather?
I think that's a Brit for me.
Okay.
But this does look good.
That does look good. Damn. Finally, guys are on the scoreboard.
Mexico, you're doing it fucking right. I don't know what the Brits are doing.
Yeah. A full English breakfast. Number 5.
Just fucking eggs, toast, sausage. What's the picture?
So
like?
it's the way they. It's the way they do it.
See, the beans is way out of whack, and I don't know why the fuck there's ham on there.
So Brits love a hearty and filling breakfast. A classic full English breakfast is typically made on weekends. Why do you guys have to do it?
I know. Why is it gotta be on the weekend?
Special occasions or after a heavy night at the pub. First off, if I'm having a night of getting my shit rocked at the fucking bar,
breakfast.
I'm not going to spend 20 minutes making a full English breakfast.
Yeah.
So this breakfast consists of bacon, sausages, fried egg, baked beans, mushrooms, hash browns, grilled tomatoes, black pudding. That's where they lose me. That blood pudding, black pudding shit. And toast.
Like only 5 of those things belong on there.
Served alongside a warm
like ham
English
and mushrooms
tea.
should not be fucking on there. Neither should that black pudding.
As tradition, serves alongside a cup of warm English tea and a generous dollop of ketchup or brown sauce. So
Really, fucking dollop.
Yeah.
A dollop's gonna get me nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. All right. Well, first off, that bacon looks undercooked. Can I just say that?
It looks like ham.
Right. So it's like Canadian bacon. Anyway, what's your number 5?
Grilled chicken street tacos.
Yeah,
Nothing beats a street taco, super juicy, tender grilled meat in a quick grab and go format. Typically made possible by doubling up 2 smaller corn tortillas. I don't know why I said it, tortillas. I'm just so used to hearing people say that. This makes them easier to eat on the side of the street, in the car, anywhere. There's no frills, yet tend to be some of the most craveable tacos around.
Alright, so so there's no changing that. Would you rather have their full English breakfast or...
I'd rather have this Tex-Mex street taco.
Damn right. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Welsh rarebit. See, I thought it said rabbit, but it's Welsh rarebit. You can't talk about British foods without noticing the foods of Wales. Welsh rarebit is one of the country's most iconic dishes. British, this is your iconic dish, even though people consider it to be a fancy cheese on toast. Why do you need
cheese on toast?
Why do you need a name for cheese on toast? However, the flavors of Worcestershire sauce, beer, and English mustard makes this a hearty and flavorful lunchtime option.
First of all, why are you putting beer on your fucking toast?
This dish was named after the working class families who couldn't afford rabbit. That's what it looks like.
Why are you putting beer on toast?
Why? What does that have to do with rabbit?
That's what I'm saying. When it's literally just cheese on toast.
Yeah, it's just cheese. Yeah, so you can do Worcestershire sauce, beer or stout or ale. So beer, yeah, beer. And English mustard makes this a hearty, flavorful lunchtime option. How is... I don't fucking get you. Okay.
You're gonna destroy the toast if you put fucking beer on it.
I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
Again, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but elote or just Mexican street corn.
Oh,
Elote is an unbelievable popular antojito, little craving that you can find sold on the street in Mexico. It's often served on a stick, though you could skip the skewer and make it the same way you boil or oven bake regular corn on the cob.
So based on what we've decided, so basically from the three that we've learned about, how would you rank American food, Mexican food, and British food? Like 1 being the best, 3 being the worst. Like just from what you've learned.
US, Mex, UK.
There you go. I like it. You guys are trash. Number 3, Cornish pastry. As the name suggests, the humble Cornish pastry is a national dish of Cornwall. Why is everything a national or like a treasure? This is a flaky
You're
pastry
fucking British.
pocket.
What do you think?
This is a flaky pastry pocket filled with meat and vegetables, but there are some vegetarian and vegan options available. They were first invented by miners and workmen who needed a portable lunch option while working. That makes sense. Cornish pastries might be fiddly to make, but the results are definitely worth it. So, okay, I like that. If this one's number 3 doesn't work out, I think this is a number. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's like, it looks
It looks
good.
like a giant chicken
Pot pie.
corazon.
Yeah. All right. Number 3 for you.
Chicken taco torta.
Oh my god, fuck that.
Made with
Jesus.
rolls called bolillos or teleras, where are crusty, chewy on the outside with a soft and tender crumb. These sandwiches are piled high with all sorts of meats and cheeses, often accompanied by a thick layer of rich, refined bean, slices of avocado, and a handful of pickled jalapenos. This iteration of the torta is inspired by the Americanized version of the chicken taco, complete with shredded cheese, taco seasoning, and a layer of crunchy tortilla chips as in homage to the beloved hard-shelled taco. You got tortillas on. Tortilla chips.
All right, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna have to go with the Mexican
All right.
chicken taco torta.
Number 2, bangers and mash. One of the most classic comfort foods in British cuisine is bangers and mash. Bangers and mash consists of 3 key features: sausages, mashed potatoes, and onion gravy. There's nothing particularly fancy about this meal. It's just something that Brits typically eat when they fancy some pub grub or they just have a rough day at work. This meal can be easily turned vegetarian by substituting the meat, sausages for veggies. So you would get this when you're craving pub food.
Is that mashed potatoes?
Yeah, mashed potatoes,
Probably wouldn't
sausages,
eat it then.
and onion gravy. It looks good. If you guys want to look it up, bangers and mash. It looks good. But what's your number 2?
Mexican rice. This easy recipe for Mexican rice is so full of flavor and might even be better than any we've had from a Tex-Mex restaurant. Make some to go with your chicken enchiladas or tamale pie, and call it a night.
Alright, bangers and mash or just some delicious rice?
Mexican rice.
Yeah.
Mexican rice.
Alright, last one. I don't got to explain this. Fish and chips. Fries. People. Fries. Not
chips.
Chips.
Fries. Alrighty, number 1 for Mexico.
Yep.
Pozole. Don't let the time commitment on this fantastically flavorful Mexican soup scare you. It's as easy as bringing water to a boil and letting it simmer away while you multitask on other things. With time, the meat will turn tender, soft and buttery. The aromas will deepen with the color will deepen and the color will become as rich as the soup tastes. Dude, that just looks like a big ass bowl of meat ramen.
It does. Yeah, well,
guys, this is just a big ass bowl of meat ramen, and it looks so good.
it does. All right, so the final score is going to be 9-1. So you gave him 1 point. I'm shocked.
I gave him 1 point. Based on my standards.
Yes, based on his standards. We knew that was going to be Mexican food. But with that being said, we're going to end it here. So tune in tomorrow for
Pokey
Picker. It's my Gen 1 and 2 versus Arrow's Gen 4 and 5. I'm excited for it because this is our first on-screen recording.
Yes, it is.
So with that being said, I'm Ren.
And I'm Arrow.
And we'll see you next time.